Welcome back to the channel. History isn't just shaped by kings, wars, or brilliant ideas. Sometimes it's shaped by pure accidents, tiny mistakes, random chances, or just being in the wrong place at the right time. Today, we're counting down 4 unbelievable accidents that changed history forever.
Number 4.
Bureaucrat topples the Berlin Wall. For nearly 3 decades, the Berlin Wall stood like a scar across Europe, separating East and West Berlin. Built in 1961, it symbolized the Cold War and Depression. Guards patrolled the wall with orders to shoot anyone who tried to escape. To most, it felt indestructible. But on November 9, 1989, its downfall came not from tanks or politicians, but from a simple mistake. East German official Günter Schabowski arrived at a press conference holding a note about new travel regulations. He had barely glanced at it. When a journalist asked when the new rules would take effect, Schabowski hesitated, shuffled his papers, and then casually replied, "As far as I know, immediately, without delay." Within minutes, East German TV announced that the wall was open. Crowds flooded the checkpoints. Confused border guards gave in and opened the gates. That night, Berliners celebrated together because one exhausted bureaucrat misread his notes.
Number 3.
Waterboy finds Tutankhamun. In 1922, the Valley of the Kings in Egypt was thought to be exhausted. Archaeologist Howard Carter had been digging for years with little success. His wealthy sponsor was about to cut funding, and hope was running out. Then, by pure chance, discovery arrived. A young water boy carrying heavy jars for the workers stopped to rest. As he set one down, his foot scraped the sand and struck something solid. Curious, he brushed the ground and uncovered a stone step cut into the bedrock. Carter rushed over, and soon they uncovered a staircase leading to a sealed doorway. Behind it was the untouched tomb of King Tutankhamun, forgotten for more than 3,000 years. The tomb had survived thanks to ancient construction debris dumped on top of its entrance, hiding it from robbers. Inside lay over 5,000 treasures, from golden masks to chariots, making Tut's tomb one of the greatest archaeological finds in history.
Number 2.
Divine wind sinks the Spanish Armada. In 1588, Spain's King Philip II launched the mighty Armada, 130 ships and 30,000 men, to invade England and overthrow Queen Elizabeth I. The English panicked. Spain's fleet seemed unstoppable. But England's smaller, faster ships had clever tactics. They sent fire ships into the anchored Armada, creating chaos as Spanish captains cut their anchors and scattered. Forced to retreat north, the Armada faced an even greater enemy, a violent storm later called the Protestant wind. With no anchors left, ships crashed into rocky coasts. Thousands drowned, and a third of the fleet was destroyed by weather, not cannon fire. England celebrated the miracle. Medals declared, God blew and they were scattered. Nature, not force, saved Elizabeth's throne.
Number 1.
Messy Lab Miracle. In 1928, scientist Alexander Fleming left his famously untidy laboratory to go on vacation. Petri dishes filled with bacteria were left scattered around the benches. When he returned, one dish had been contaminated by a patch of blue-green mold, the kind often found on stale bread. Instead of discarding it, Fleming looked closer. Around the mold, the bacteria had completely vanished, as if an invisible shield of death surrounded it. Fascinated, he studied it further and realized the mold was producing a substance that killed harmful microbes. He jokingly called it mold juice. This discovery became penicillin, the world's first true antibiotic. At first, it was difficult to produce in large quantities. But during World War II, researchers found a way to mass produce it. Penicillin went on to save millions of lives. If Fleming had been neater, or if the weather hadn't favored the mold, this life-saving breakthrough might never have happened.